Live from Studio B and KPRC2. Houston Life starts now.
Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome to Houston Life. It's March 4th, 2022. I'm Derek Shore.
And I'm Courtney Savala. You ready to live in La Vida Loca?
Ricky Martin tonight at the rodeo. We cannot wait.
First appearance. It's going to be a great show. And today on Houston Life, from Food Network's Spring Baking Championship, we're catching up with Chef Cardia Brown about her role as a judge on the popular competition. Looks amazing.
Doesn't it make you hungry just watching this video?
I'm off the sweets.
Yeah, the star and author behind Reacher. They chat with Lauren Kelly about the crime thriller series on Prime Video. Courtney's going to need a cold glass of water.
H-O-T. Of course, it's Friday, so we're spinning for one lucky KPRC2 insider to spin the wheel and win big on the Houston Life prize wheel. $1,000 still up for grabs, along with some great prizes like a chance to see Ramses the Great and the Gold of Pharaohs at Houston Museum of Natural Science. It is amazing.
A brand new prize this week. Also backed by popular demand, the Sole Purpose musical is making its first stop in Houston. We'll catch up with some of the stars before the big show. But before we get to all of that, let's get a check of your forecast.
That is right. Frank is standing by with all the weekend details. I hope the sun can come out a little bit.
Weekend?
Yes, Friday.
You know what? I think it's going to be a really nice weekend. Just like today, we had that fog this morning and a little bit of cloud cover. And now, as you can see, we're starting to see a little bit of sunshine, and it's driving those temperatures into the upper 70s. Here's a look outside, and you'll see what I'm talking about. There's sunshine and nice shadows there on the freeway. So nothing to complain about. 79 degrees now in Sugar Land. Hobby's at 77, 73 at Bush. So if you're headed out to the carnival, you're in great shape. I don't see much in the way of rain, maybe a 10% chance of a sprinkle, but it's not going to last long. So don't cancel any plans over that. Temperatures stay right in the 70s. And if you are going to Ricky Martin tonight, nice one for the concert. 72 at 7, 68 at 9, and 67 at 11. You know, it's hard to believe Ricky Martin is 50 years old. Can you believe that?
It is tough. I had a friend see him in concert recently. She said it was a fantastic show. I saw him years ago.
I did too.
It's a treat.
I saw him on Broadway, of all things.
Evita, right?
He played Che.
Yeah.
And
fantastic.
Gave it his dancing and all, gave it that flair. It was really nice.
It's a good night in Houston, for sure. Frank, earlier you were in the 80s, remember? Then yesterday we were in the 70s.
Yep.
We're dipping down to the 60s. What's the dance for that one?
You know what? There's just the dance.
Okay, grab the coat.
Anyway. I know, we'll talk about that. There's a front on the way for Monday.
Okay, grab those coats and sweaters. Frank, we'll see you in just a bit. Thanks so much for the update. Well, you know, a big congratulations to this guy, of course, Conroe native and country music singer Parker McCollum, and friend of Houston Life, right? He won the ACM New Male Artist of the Year award.
Awesome.
No surprise here. Of course, he's making his debut at Rodeo Houston on March 12th, and Miranda Lambert actually awarded that to him.
Well, and you know what's really funny about this scenario? He was joining a Zoom call. His team told him that he was doing this last-minute interview by Zoom, and this all happened this morning. And once he joined that Zoom call, there was Miranda Lambert breaking the news to him.
I love it.
It's a great surprise, and it's well-deserved, and it's perfect timing ahead of his Rodeo Houston
That is right. It's coming here on March 12th, so it'll be a good welcome home.
Very, very nice. Well, it feels like springtime right now. I know Frank said a front is coming in for Monday. Not quite ready to say goodbye to winter.
No, not yet.
But don't you feel like springtime in Houston is, of course, a great time to get outside?
Yes, of course.
Okay, I've got something for you to all put on your calendars.
Okay.
The Houston Zoo, they are bringing back their After Dark event to celebrate Carnival.
Oh, I love this.
You know,
these are the best events.
They're so much fun. Here's the thing, though. It is adults only. You do have to be at least 21. There will be live Latin music, free samba lessons, Courtney.
So fun.
Free caricature sketches, and of course, you'll get to see some of the zoo animals as you explore the zoo after dark. This is all happening Friday, March 25th from 6 to 9 p.m. You can get your tickets now online at houstonzoo.org. By the way, your admission price does include a free drink drink ticket. And of course, the best part is by attending the event, you are helping to raise money for conservation efforts, which helps protect animals in the wild.
No better backdrop to have an event or a party than the Houston Zoo.
I love the zoo events.
It's so fun. Okay, big weekend. Of course, we have rodeo in town. Anybody planning to hit the movie theaters this weekend?
I think you are.
A big one because The Batman hit theaters today. And if you're headed to the movie theater this weekend, you could be paying a premium and maybe you don't even know it. AMC Entertainment, they are testing out variable pricing. What does that mean for ticket holders? Well, let me tell you, newly released films like The Batman will cost more than other films playing in the same theaters at the same time.
Wait a minute, like how much more?
Okay, at least a couple dollars. Listen, AMC previously successfully raised weekend prices above the midweek prices. So, you know, there's more people on the weekends to go see a movie, right? I did a quick search, showed a single ticket for the 9 p.m. showing at an AMC theater was $20.99 for one adult ticket.
Wow.
The same time at another theater just across the street was $14.99.
That's an expensive night out, 21 bucks a ticket.
That's just the ticket. That doesn't include any of the concessions, the popcorn, the drinks, the snacks, nothing. That's your ticket to sit in the seat.
Wow. Do you remember when dollar movies used to be a thing?
Yes.
The dollar theater, and then it was $1.50, and there was sort of outrage because it was supposed to only be $1. And I remember the full price tickets, when I was a kid, they were $6.
Yeah.
And that was a ton of money because that minimum wage was $4.25, and so $6, that was a commitment.
It is, I know, but got to see that movie. But it's, you know, they're trying to make up for lost prices
during the pandemic.
Yeah. So, all right, guys, still to come, from the shake weight to the Thigh Master. Have you ever purchased a wacky product? After the break, we're sharing our stories.
Do you have a Thigh Master?
Maybe.
Can I borrow it?
Sure.
Okay, we'll talk about that during the break. Houston Life will be right back. I remember those commercials. Squeeze.
Well, welcome back to Houston Life on this Friday. Ready for the weekend.
It feels so good. All right, you know we love our surveys and polls here at Houston Life.
We do. We love good numbers.
I was reading a poll of 2,000 American workers surveyed by One Poll on behalf of a company called Bonusly, and it turns out 2/3 of Americans feel unappreciated by their employer.
Okay.
And a lot of these people have admitted to leaving a job because they felt unappreciated. Here's the thing, though. A lot of people cited favoritism among their coworkers. So, like, maybe the boss treats some people really, really well, and so they feel less appreciated because they see the disparity in the way people are treated at work.
Or kind of cliquey, maybe? Okay.
Interesting, right? And, like, 39% of the people polled said that they would be willing to give up a week's worth of pay if they were shown just a little more appreciation by their employer.
Okay.
That surprised me.
It's a very much surprise, for sure. Let's pick this up just a little bit.
Okay.
Because today is not only Friday, but it is also Employee Appreciation Day.
Oh.
This launched in 1995 by Workman Publishing, and it reminds managers that strong employer-employee relations are the core of any successful business. And
very nice.
Right, it's just kind of like a nice pat on the back. And to show our appreciation, we want to show you a video of our staff.
Oh.
This is our Houston Life. Now, we don't employ these people. I mean, they're employees of KPRC.
We're not their boss.
We cannot put this show on the air without them. So a big virtual hug to all of our producers. And it doesn't include our director. Oh, Chris was in there. That's right. Here's the rest of them in the control room. This is a live look of our crew.
Wait, and who's on the back row there? We have
got
Aaron, Olivia, Heather. Is Kat in there? No,
Chris?
Kat's out here.
Where's Kat?
Kat is...
I don't see her.
You know what? Kat is out on stage.
That is Kat.
Catherine Sorto. Oh, wait, hold on.
Hang on.
She's fighting because she doesn't want to say goodbye publicly. Kat Sorto, get out here.
You guys.
This is Kat's last day at Houston Life.
You're gonna make me cry.
Oh, we love you so much.
It's not going to be the same without you. 5 years ago, Kat started as an intern, and from the very beginning, we knew you had something.
I can't even say anything. I love you guys. guys. Like, oh, I love y'all so much.
We love you, Kat.
Oh, the
Every single one of you. I'm sorry, I don't mean to cry on television. Mad at myself.
Listen, you have been such a pivotal part of this team. You have worked with Derek and the rest of the team since the show began, and it's always been a pleasure to see your smiling face, your amazing attitude, your stick-to-itiveness. I mean, coming here as an intern and just saying, like, I'm going to get a job in TV, which is not super easy to do. You checked all the boxes, you did everything, and oh, the places you're going to go. We cannot wait to hear and see what's next for you.
Yeah, I will keep y'all updated, but oh man, in my little 15 seconds right here, let me just tell y'all how much I love y'all, for real. Every single one of you. This team is freaking amazing. There's no better team than you guys. And so who knows where I'm gonna go, the places I'll go, but this team will always have such a special place in my heart because you guys have seen me grow up, and I have learned something from every single one of you guys, for sure.
Well, we've learned from you, Kat, and anytime we're out in the field on a shoot and Kat's in charge, we know we're in good hands.
So
you
true.
shoot, you write, you edit, you deal with our integrated segments. You've co-hosted the show. You've held a mic in the field as a reporter. Truly, you can do it all. We are so proud of you, and we will miss you every day.
Thank you, guys. I love you. I will miss y'all very much.
We'll miss you more than you
Probably
ever
rapping
know.
at this point, so I'll get out of here.
Good luck, Kat. Don't leave just yet. The show's not over. We still need you.
Yeah,
You're still on the
need you.
clock.
Still on the clock.
We're
going to miss Kat.
Miss her so
Did we
much.
mention we loved you? We certainly do. Hey, so Suzanne Summers, in a recent interview, you remember the Thigh Master?
Can never forget it.
You can squeeze your way to shapely hips and thighs,
Yes,
right? I remember as a kid seeing these commercials and thinking they were so funny and so captivating. Well, it turns out, so recently, she's 75 years old, by the way.
Which cannot believe.
Cannot believe. She was on a podcast, The Hollywood Raw, and she revealed pretty much just how much money she has made from the Thigh Master. Do you want to know?
Yeah.
She essentially said, well, it was $19.95 plus shipping, and at 15 million units sold, you do the math. She's raked in close to $300 million. Who knows if that was 100% her cut, but can you believe it was one item that so many people, including your mom.
Eileen bought one. We had one at home.
I always wanted one.
Yeah.
And did she use it?
Maybe once.
Like, she wouldn't sit and watch television using the Thigh Master?
I remember. Gee, I have no vision of her sitting watching television.
Well,
using the Thigh Master.
If you go on YouTube, there are all kinds of great vintage commercials for the Thigh Master.
For sure.
I remember it just like it was yesterday.
I'm one of these people that if I'm a marketer's dream, so I buy. Oh, wow, I need that. Like, somebody's telling me I have to have it, I have to have it.
You didn't buy the shake weight, did you?
No, but I used the shake. I'm trying to think. I can't think of anything right now, but I know there's something out there, bizarro world, that I bought.
You used the shake weight?
Yeah, my college roommate, I think, had them or something. I don't know.
They're very strange. Yeah.
Or in Midland. I think we used them in Midland, maybe.
Did they work?
I don't know. No.
When
yes, they totally work. I use them daily.
How built she is. When I was a kid, maybe some of our viewers remember this, or maybe someone in studio. Do you remember the Johnson Smith catalog? Ray, do you remember this?
Johnson
There was something called the Johnson Smith catalog, and it was this wacky catalog of novelty items and magic tricks that you could get. And I would order all kinds of like magician secrets, like invisible thread,
Yes.
the thumb tip that you would.
I know. It would,
Yeah.
Yes.
And I would order, I mean, as a kid, my mom was not a fan of me doing this, so I would send cash in the mail.
Oh, never.
But I always got my stuff. I don't recommend sending cash in the mail. You should not do that. It is not safe.
Oh my gosh, y'all, we want to hear from you. What is the wackiest product you've purchased?
X-ray glasses, they sold those too.
Those are good.
They don't work.
They work.
I tried them.
We've already got some great comments coming in. Let's check in. Barbara had to say, I had a staple placed in my ear to curb my appetite. I kid you not, I paid for someone to staple my ear. Barbara Magana, you did not.
What?
Barbara, she used to work here.
You know, I know.
Barbara, text me. I need full information on
A
this.
staple in your ear.
What?
I thought that was a typo. Barbara, I'm very concerned. Jessica writes in, a flea comb that I used when my kids unfortunately got lice. It works so much better than the comb that comes with the lice shampoo, except don't let your kids be there when you buy it or else they'll complain like mine that they weren't dogs. Everyone needs a good lice comb, for sure.
Mick, extended car warranty. You know those phone calls?
You know, I get a dozen phone calls a day about my extended car warranty.
Oh, my word.
It's a bummer.
Okay, I still think the Thigh Master wins here. Head over to our Houston Life Facebook page. Join the conversation. We're going to share more of your comments a little bit later on in the show.
Does your mom still have the Thigh Master?
No, I don't think so. I mean, we cleared out the house when she sold it. I didn't find the Thigh Master.
Well, please text her during the break.
Did you pack up the Thigh Master and we don't know it?
Because if you still have it, I'd like to borrow it.
We need to send it in to Derek.
Okay. What are you saying about my thighs? They need work?
No!
Okay. When we come back, if you are considering a major surgery like a knee replacement, it's a big deal. Pain might be a primary concern. We'll share how you can explore a clinical trial that might help you better manage post-operative pain.
And later, Joe Sam is giving us a preview of a new musical that's coming to town. That and more when Houston Life returns.
If you've dealt with years of discomfort from knee pain, you know how bothersome it can be and the daily negative effects that come with it. Now there are clinical trials available to evaluate new pain medications, and you may be able to take part in one of them. Here with more on these clinical trials, Dr. David Lehman, president of HD Research. And first, we need to point out that these trials, there is no cost to the patients, correct?
Correct.
So how does it work and who's eligible?
So we're doing total knee studies. And in these trials, we're studying the pain after surgery from total knee. So people who qualify would be people who are ready to have their total knee. To qualify, they would come in and we would evaluate them to make sure they're a good candidate.
Okay, gotcha. And when we talk about the inconveniences, Dr. Lehman, of daily life, I mean, for people who are living in chronic pain and their mobility is really affected, this is kind of a life-changing thing potentially for them.
It is life-changing. The total knee procedure is done to resurface the knee and take the pain away, take what's causing the pain out and put a new surface in. And so these patients can now actually get out and live their life again, walk and be functional.
What if someone out there is saying that, why would I take part in a clinical trial? I mean, what really is the benefit for someone to take the step to do this?
Okay, so there's lots of benefits to these trials. One in particular, the study grants are covering the cost of surgery for these patients.
Wow.
So patients are coming in and having a total knee replacement at no cost. On top of that, their time for participating in the trial is covered as far as payment. They are paid for their time.
You're compensated for your time.
Exactly. Okay. So their time is covered if they're missing work, whatever it is, for when they come to visit us, as well as really the biggest thing is they're helping us all out. Everyone who participates in the study helps the future of everyone else who has pain after surgery and really is contributing to society. And it's a really huge thing to do for all of us.
Yeah, you're leaving your mark and making a difference. Are you looking for participants all over the greater Houston area?
Yeah, people come in, people actually even fly in to see us sometimes, but predominantly in the greater Houston area is what we service here in Houston. But we have locations in Dallas, Los Angeles, San Antonio, so there's a wide range of places people can go.
And if someone comes in and they take part in one of these trials, they're going to be dealing with experts from start to finish. This is by no means an experiment.
No, so the actual surgical component of these studies is not an experiment. The surgical component is a standard of care surgery. What we're studying is if we give another medication on top of what we normally give, can we help bring the pain down even more than we did before?
Alleviate some stress.
Exactly.
Is there an age requirement for this?
Typically, someone over the age of 18 to whatever age, but usually people who have total knees are usually somewhere 50 plus.
It is incredible, too, that you are seeing young people who require a knee replacement. A lot of competitive athletes go through this.
It's not as common. Majority are a little bit older.
Okay. Let's talk a little bit about the longevity. I mean, what happens after the study, and how long would patients be coming in and checking into a facility?
Sure. So typically, you'd come in day of surgery, and then we'd house you as a patient, depending on the study that we're running, from a few days to even up to a week. But most of the time, it's just a few days. And then we'll continue the care as normally would be taking care of a patient with physical therapy and everything else you would have all the way through to see that patient to their, their finality, so to speak.
And what are you seeing with patients who are currently participating in this study? Are you seeing a positive benefit on the back end?
So yeah, I mean the surgical side of things, we have the top surgeons in Houston working with us, so the results are excellent. As far as the pain measurements, when we look at the data, and I've been doing this for 10 years, you know, there's clear evidence that what we're doing is making a difference.
That's fantastic. Well, Dr. David Lehman, thank you so much for your time.
Absolutely.
People are compensated for their time. Potentially they get surgery at no cost. It really sounds great. Thanks so much.
No, thank you.
And for more information or to see if you qualify for this research study, visit kneeresearchstudy.com or call 281-957-3070. Now let's send things back over to Courtney. Hi, Courtney.
Hey, Derek, thanks so much. The new lead singer for The Temptations will be here in Houston performing in the Soul Purpose musical. Joe Sam is at Cullen Theater with a look at how it's shining a light on Women's History Month. Hi, Joe.
Hey guys, that's absolutely right. So they're in rehearsal right now. They're preparing for this right now. That's going to be happening tomorrow. This is going to be an incredible musical, and I have one of the cast members right now who's going to be the storyteller of the musical, Miss Rhonda, here to tell us a little bit more about Soul Purpose. You guys have been halted due to the pandemic and the coronavirus, but you are back on tour, and your first stop is here in Houston.
Yes.
Isn't that exciting?
A-Town, yes. We have been waiting on this for 2 years. I'm telling you, Covita, as I like to call her, she got in the way, but Houston, we are here. Soul Purpose is here, and we are ready to give it to you and leave it all on the stage.
So tell us a little bit about the play. What is it going to outline? Because I know there are some really powerful women that are going to be showcasing that courageous spirit within this musical.
Absolutely. It's really a story of sisterhood. It's a story of learning who you are, how people connected to you can help you. It's a story of finding out why you're here, what are you doing, what are you supposed to do, and how does it fit into your everyday life.
Absolutely. And then I know tickets are still on sale right now. Where can people to go to find that information so that they can come and check this out?
They can go right to the website, The Soul Purpose Stage Play, and buy tickets directly there, or they could go to the Wortham Center and buy tickets there. They are available. We have a 7 p.m. show tomorrow night on Saturday, and then a 3 p.m. show on Sunday, and we would love to see y'all here.
Well, you know what I would love? To hear some music. So Rhonda, don't go anywhere, because when we come, I know you guys have it and you're ready to put it on. So when we come back, we're going to be listening to one of the performances, just a sneak peek of what you can expect to see here at the Soul Purpose musical that's going to be happening tomorrow.
Yes.
Courtney, they're going to send things back to you.
The energy is contagious, Joe. Thank you so much.
Fun to see behind the scenes at their rehearsals.
Absolutely, getting it done. Coming up, actor Alan Richardson and author Lee Child from the new Prime Video series Reacher.
Do you think he works out? I'm just guessing. Also, we'll get a check of what's coming up on the news at 4 o'clock, including your weekend forecast. Don't go away. Houston Life is back in just 2 minutes.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Houston Live. Courtney and Derek back with you on this Friday.
Yeah, just before 3:30. Let's get more of your responses to our question of the day. It's a good one. We asked, what is the wackiest product you've ever purchased? Nan writes in, Snuggies for dogs. Bought 3 for my dogs at the dollar store. They just stood there paralyzed. No wonder they were at the dollar store.
We should have asked for bonus points for picks. That was a good one. Danny Allen, Star Wars Chia Pet, Chia.
Oh, that's a good one. I love a Chia Pet. And Jody writes in, mounted wall flapping fish, don't ask. I'm pretty sure, Jody, I've seen these before.
Yeah.
The fish, they kind of sing along, right?
Yeah.
They sing and they dance.
It's like a party favor.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
It is good
stuff.
stuff.
It's a must-own if you're a Texan, I think.
It's a must-known if you're anybody.
I have
really.
5 of them.
Oh, good. One in every room?
Right.
On every floor?
Yeah.
Now let's check in with Keith, Christine, and Frank for a look at what they have coming up at 4. Guys, do you ever fall into a pit of buying something, you know, an ad?
Bye, Master.
I bought a Snoop Dogg cooking book.
Oh my God.
Wow, that just went through several layers.
It was for a white elephant gift, though, and I ended up keeping it.
I bet you there was a lot of baking involved.
I was going to say that, Keith. I was trying to.
Involved.
I'm like, brownies.
Maybe some brownies?
Yes. Yep.
A lot of butter.
I remember when I was like 11 or 12, and this is back, you know, there was no World Wide Web. You know, magazines would have ads in the back, and I hit my growth spurt late, so I was always wanting to get bigger, and I bought some some muscle building stuff that ended up it was like a cross between lotion and Pepto-Bismol, and it didn't get me any bigger, didn't add any muscles. I think.
Are you okay?
No, but your stomach is like steel now.
I had this thing growing out of my neck.
I was gonna say.
Minor detail.
It's like 45 years ago, you know, so it was a while ago.
Oh my word.
Yeah.
What about this mat? And you're supposed to just put it in your next to your house and it would grow flowers?
Yeah.
Didn't work.
Seems too good to be true.
No flowers.
No flowers, not a thing. But now we have a hydroponic garden in the house.
Those are cool.
That is cool.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Basil, rosemary, Snoop Dogg.
Speaking of Snoop Dogg.
All kinds of herbs.
All kinds of things are growing in that hydroponic garden.
Man, we digress.
Wow, okay. Happy Friday, y'all. Frank,
Yes.
what are we looking at for the weekend?
You know what? It's going to warm up. I'm not looking for a lot of rain, but we may see a quick nuisance shower. We saw a few of those earlier. Now I've just got clouds, even some sunshine. Look at these temperatures. 77 at Hobby, 79 in Sugar Land. It looks like 80 as we go into Saturday and Sunday. If you're headed out to the rodeo, 76, 75. So you're right in the 70s, in great shape. Ricky Martin concert, nice shape there. 67 at 11 o'clock as you exit and head to your car. So no issues really, even with jackets tonight. High pressure continues to bring in that southeasterly flow. And so we saw just a little bit of a shower. You can see one there. It looks like just off the Tomball. But, you know, everything's moving through very quickly, and maybe a spritz on the windshield is about it. That's going to continue Saturday. And then again on Sunday, and then we're going to have to watch for this front. I'm going to widen this out on Monday. That's going to be on West Texas as we go. That's Sunday night. That's going to be coming our way and bringing rain, it looks like, on Monday. So we'll talk about that and time that out as we get into the next weathercast. In the meantime, 80, 82 for Saturday, Sunday, 74 with a 60% chance of rain as we start next week. It's all straight ahead.
Okay, Frank, thank you. We want to give you a look now at some of the stories we're working on for KPRC2 News. At 4 major developments in the attack on Ukraine. Russia is banning the biggest social media site in the world, Facebook. Russian President Vladimir Putin also says anyone who spreads information that goes against the Russian government's position on the war in Ukraine will face up to 15 years in prison.
And then social media is a big part of life for a lot of people, including teenagers. But we're looking deeper into the risks teens can face and how parents can be proactive about making sure social media doesn't become an addiction and a problem, or addiction rather.
And you will see him on KPRC2 tomorrow night on Saturday Night Live. Pete Davidson making headlines today for where he's planning on going in the near future. Here's a hint. It's out of this world.
Oh, well, that can only be one place.
I wonder where he might be going.
Or if he'll take a date.
Because they're cooking.
But
All right, friends, we'll see you at 4 o'clock. All right. Oh, dear. All right, so the new Amazon Prime video series Reacher stars Alan Richson as Jack Reacher, a former veteran military police investigator who finds himself framed for a crime he didn't commit and must work to clear his name while at the same time uncovering a secret conspiracy.
The first season is based on author Lee Child's novel Killing Floor, and Lauren Kelly caught up with both Alan and Lee to chat all about this new hit show.
Jack Reacher, as deceased, retired Army.
Bronze Star, Silver Star, and a Purple Heart.
What in God's name is a guy like that doing in Margrave?
What's a guy like that doing in jail? Zip ties?
Cuffs didn't fit him. You guys recycle?
My fiance and I, we fight a lot about different shows that would be good to watch for the both of us. I'm going to tell you right now, we put on Reacher and it was like, this is something that both of us immediately got into. Alan, we're going to start with you. Why don't you tell us a little bit about the show and your character?
So this is based on the amazing books that Lee's written over 2 decades. But it's based on Jack Reacher, who's a former military police officer. You can imagine he's chasing down AWOL soldiers. He's got a unique set of skills, and he's recently retired and just wants to wander the world on his own terms. And he can't help himself when he sees an injustice done, so he gets involved in these mysteries. But I want to hear from you. What is it that you love so much about the show? Why are women watching this in droves?
Okay, Alan, well, there is a couple of scenes I think that all the women across the world can agree, like when you take your shirt off and there's like 100 packs, like 1, 2, that's when the fiance was like, all right, we're turning this off. But
it's a muscle suit.
Totally
it's a muscle suit.
Now, Lee, this is so cool because just days after the first season, the first episode was released, the second season's already getting picked up. How does that make you feel?
It's great because, you know, while we were making it, I thought it was great. I thought it was just a really good show, but you don't know until somebody else has seen it. And I'm so glad that what you said about you and your fiance, watching it together, because that's what I wanted. These are not guidebooks. These are books for everybody. And the TV show is for everybody.
Alan, did you have to stick with a strict diet, a workout routine? We want to know, like, I got a wedding coming up and I'm struggling with like the lettuce. Like, I need a better diet inspiration.
Well, if you want my diet, it's pretty great because bulking, apparently you get to eat as many calories as you want. So if you're bulking,
I don't want to bulk. I don't want to bulk.
I can help you. Okay, all right. I mean, you don't want my diet then. No, so I put on a bit of weight. I put on 30 pounds to the roll, and I feel I'm at a good. This is where I like to be. So. Well, hey, you guys, the series is just fabulous. I can't wait to finish it up. We were fans of Thad Castle. We were fans of the Hunger Games. So it was a real treat to get to talk to you guys today. Thank you. Same to you.
And season 1 of Reacher is now streaming on Prime Video. For more of Lauren's interview, you can check out our website, HoustonLife.tv. Courtney, are you going to be okay? Because during the whole interview, I mean, I lost count a dozen times.
I'm going to watch it. Now let's check in with Joe Sam, who has a scoop on a great musical that's in town. Hi, Joe.
Hey, you guys, we are really feeling the energy here at the Cullen Theater. It is going to be an incredible show, Soul Purpose. You can already see them warming up behind us right now. When we come back, we're going to be showing you guys a performance, just a sneak peek of what you can expect at Soul Purpose. That's when Houston Life returns. Welcome back here to Houston Life. It is going to be an exciting time happening here tomorrow at the Cullen Theater for the Soul Purpose musical. They are ready to go. You can already see them behind me gearing up for rehearsal. We're talking to one of the cast members right now who's playing Joshua in the musical, but this is Tyrone. Tyrone, it is going to be something because you guys have been off for such a long time and now you're back here performing. How does that feel?
I'm just so excited. I've been a part since the very beginning, and just seeing how we have grown since 2018 to now and not being able to be on the road because of COVID and everything, man, it was, I hated it. I really hated it. But now that I get to be back on stage with my family, bro, I can't wait till people see what we have cooking.
What do you want people to walk away with after they finish seeing Soul Purpose musical?
I want people to understand that each character that we portray, it might be somebody that's going to be in the crowd. So I want you to be able to take away solutions, understanding that finding your soul purpose is from within, and just understanding that God will bring you through any and every trouble that you might have.
Absolutely. So you know what? We want to hear some music now. You're not going to be one of the singers, are you?
No, I'm not.
All right, so we're going to walk over. It's not you, right? We're going to walk on over to the singers so we can hear a little bit of what you can expect to see at the Soul Purpose musical. So ladies, I'm going to go ahead and let you take it away.
Now I lay me down to sleep. I pray the Lord my soul to keep. You know just what I need. Please order my steps, Lord, show me my soul purpose. Soul purpose. Please order my steps, Lord, show me my soul purpose. Soul purpose.
As you can already see, that was just a little taste of what you guys are going to be expecting to see. And so, yeah, go ahead and give yourselves a round of applause. That sounded amazing. So there's going to be a whole lot more of that happening here tomorrow. We're going to have all the information on where you can go to get tickets on our website, HoustonLife.tv. But you have to come and check it out. You're going to walk away feeling very inspired after you finish hearing the singing that these ladies and gentlemen have on them, and the acting, of course, as well. For right now, you guys, we're going to send it back to you. Don't they have some pipes on them?
Oh, that was lovely.
Very, very nice, Joe. That's a good little preview. Thanks for that.
Well, coming up, y'all, we're in for a treat. Judge of Food Network's Spring Baking Championship, Cardia Brown, shares what's in store for the new season of the hit dessert competition.
Don't go away. Houston Life will be right back.
Well, she's a Southern cook and caterer who rose to fame as the host of Food Network's Delicious Miss Brown. And now she's judging spectacular dessert creations on the new season of Food Network's Spring Baking Championship. And we're joined by her today. Cardia Brown, welcome to Houston Life. It's great to meet you.
Thank you for having me.
We were just chatting in the commercial break about your pheasant feathers behind you. It's so gorgeous. Listen, we want to. You're welcome. We want to bring everybody up to date. Just a little bit about you. Of course, your show premiered, which I love. Food Network's Delicious Miss Brown premiered in 2019. You've appeared on Beat Bobby Flay, Chop Jr., Cooks vs. Cons, Family Food, Showdown, Farmhouse Rules. I mean, it seems like, you know, the resume goes on and on and on. But before Food Network in 2015, you actually left your job in social services to prepare yourself for television. How did you come to that decision?
I don't think it was me. It was just like a divine intervention is what I call it, course correction. I mean, I loved working in social work. It's always going to be a part of my heart and my spirit. But I just never felt the way that I felt like I felt in the kitchen. And so something told me to, you know, hey, just give it a shot. And don't look back, and I haven't.
Well, it's fantastic. Your show is addicting. You're addicting. I love your energy. I love your Southern, your soulful cooking. Where does the inspiration for your recipes and what you want to share with us, where does that come from?
My grandmother and my mother, they are what I call some cooking women. They are Southern and beautiful to the heart, and that's where I learned how to cook. I didn't go to culinary school, so I like to coin the term my mama and grandmama taught.
Well, listen, you're a very good student. I've made a few of your recipes, and I love your show. Your energy just comes right through the screen as well. And it's no surprise that now you're part of this show. Second season that you were added as a judge to the show. And let's talk about it, because as a judge, I mean, what do you look for? How do you even, you know, let the contestants know, like, you got to bring it?
Well, you know, out of all of the judges, we have Nancy Fuller and Duff Goldman. Those are the OGs, is what I call. They have been there for a while. So what I bring to the table, what I'm looking for is just personality and story and, of course, taste. Whatever you present, does that reflect you? Can I taste you in your creations?
Well, I mean, I have to tell you, some of these things are just so beautiful in the trailer and what these people come up with. Of course, we're talking about the spring baking competition. One lucky baker walks away with $25,000 on the spot. And Monday's episode is where bakers are going to be challenged with what? Creating delicious desserts featuring fruit?
Yes. Yes. Now, before Spring Baking Championship, I must say that I was not always a fan of cooked fruits and desserts.
Same, girl.
Because they have converted me on that show. I mean, they create, and these are not just like your typical fruits. These are like, we have fruits ranging from your apple or orange to like a kumquat and all different types of things. And so they really converted me to really enjoying fruits and desserts. And it's going to blow your mind on Monday night.
I cannot wait. I mean, I'm already looking at the trailer. I watched it so many times, and just the creations are just, you know, jaw-dropping too. I always say this, Cardia, there is always some sort of Houston connection. And of course, there is a Houston contestant on this season. Can you tell us a little bit about it? It's one of my favorite places in town. It's the owner of La Sicilia Italian Bakery.
Oh, yes. Oh, gosh, Diego.
Yeah, girl.
I love me some Diego. I mean, from the moment, and maybe because we were Southern and we just clicked automatically, but he is an incredible, incredible baker and dancer, which I found out a little bit towards the, I can't say when, but I found out that he was a baker, a dancer, and he is just a really incredible person in his spirit, and he just has immense talent. It just, you're going to really be surprised with his creations throughout the season.
I love it, and I love chatting with you. And girl, can I just say, can we just pick a time? I'll come to you. I'll come to South Carolina. Can we just sit, drink some coffee? I want to eat some of your caramel apple cake.
Oh, that sounds like a plan. And that's one of my favorite cakes.
I'm going to attempt to make it one day. I just drool and watch your videos now, but one of these days I'm going to make that cake. I've got everything. I got the pan. It's my husband's favorite, so one of these days I'm going to attempt it. I hope I don't bring it to shame.
You won't, and I'll give you my number. We'll chat, and I'll walk you through it.
Thanks, girlfriend. I appreciate it. Hey, listen, thanks so much for taking time with us today. Love chatting with you. Love the show, and looking forward to the new season.
Thank you.
We'll see you soon, Cardia. Spring Breaking Championship airs Mondays at 7 p.m. on Food Network and is available to stream on Discovery Plus as well. For more information, visit our website, HoustonLife.tv, and click on the Scene on Houston section. I'm going to tell you that caramel apple cake, ridiculously good. Hey, Derek.
It sounds so good. Okay, I'm ready to get the party started. After the break, we are spinning for one lucky KPRC2 insider to win big on our Houston Life prize wheel. Could it be you? Find out next. But first, here's a look back at some of the fun we've had this week on Houston Life.
Oh, what's the unicorn mom?
The unicorn mom is a mother who's not perfect, enjoys alcohol, and has a sense of humor and couldn't care less what you think. Joe Sam, with the top hat, of course, was on the parade route where, you know, our friend Adam Levine and Maroon 5 took the stage. I feel like I'm on Top Chef now. All the food here, I mean, this is what the chefs can use, right? I mean, this is not fake food.
No,
this is real.
food.
I think a lot of people think, oh, Houston, Texas, everybody's riding around on their horses and eating barbecue. We're much more than just that.
Yeah, in fact, with the exception of one of the challenges, I haven't had barbecue since I've been here.
1, 2, 3, 4.
That's 50 Cent there on the screen.
Oh, wow.
He purchased a bottle for $125,000. Joe Sam, here he is.
Oh, my goodness.
Special delivery.
I wanted to wish the prettiest girl I know a happy birthday.
He never, ever does that. I know that he really hates, like, being on camera, so that was my fiance.
Who was that guy?
That was my fiance, Gabe.
Oh, finally.
I put the wrong contact lens in this eye. I could totally tell.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm having a problem.
Guys, can you help me fight? Here, hold my hands.
Please.
Hold my hands. Now step down.
There we go, yep.
Be really,
Yep,
okay.
thank you.
Gentle.
Watch out for those steps.
Okay.
Oh, not that way.
Oh, my goodness.
Who's that?
Happy birthday.
That's the girl. Well, Texas eyes are open, so I think he's just relaxing.
Not anymore.
Now they're closed. Welcome back. It is finally Friday, and the day is about to get even better for one lucky viewer. Not just because they get to watch Courtney dance, but because we're going to spin the Houston Life prize wheel. You know how this works. Every single week we give away prizes. This week we are adding 4 all-access passes to the Houston Museum of Natural Science, including the immersive virtual reality experience to Ramses the Great and the Gold of the Pharaohs.
That's a great package. Today we are spinning for Rebecca Nesselrode, who is joining us from Zoom via Zoom from the Woodlands. Rebecca, welcome to Houston Life. It's great to see you.
Thank you. It's so good to be with you guys.
Well, tell us a little bit about yourself. We understand that you're a retired petroleum engineer and you love to travel.
That's right. Well, it's been a while since I did the engineering thing. I did the mother thing longer than that. So my children are both, they are working. My son is a professor in Philadelphia, and he works in Rhode Island, so he commutes. And my daughter, she works in personal development in San Francisco, and I'm here, and I like to travel. So
my goodness, we can see that.
Everything is good.
The Mona Lisa, the Great Wall of China, the Eiffel Tower, Machu Picchu. I mean, you are checking a number of things off your list, including an upcoming trip you have planned to Morocco, we understand.
That's right. Second week of May, I'm heading out.
Oh, so lovely.
It's fantastic. We were chatting with Rebecca during the commercial break a moment ago, and I was saying you look too young to be retired, and tell us what your secret is. It has to do with margaritas and a good attitude.
Well, yes, I like my margaritas, but everything in proportion with what, just limit what your intakes. Have it all, but limit it. And a Teflon bag, just let it slide if it doesn't matter. Just, worry about the big things, not the little ones.
I love it.
That's attitude. We can
great
feel
advice.
it through the screen.
All right, Rebecca, are you ready to spin?
I am.
All
Let's
right.
do this.
Well, here we go. Let's get this party started. It's my turn.
Go
Crossing
for it,
our
Courtney.
fingers.
Here we go.
Okay,
Big money,
Courtney,
Rebecca.
Courtney, I'm with you, Courtney. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
this.
Come on, come on. It's slowing down.
Okay, that was a really nice spin, and it looks like
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Uptown Houston Mendocino Farms Sandwich Market gift cards so you can go out and enjoy. Maybe you can pack a few sandwiches for your trip to Morocco, Rebecca.
Thank you. Thank you. If you need.
You are so welcome. Our producers will be in touch with you shortly. Thank you so much for watching Houston Life and being a KPRC2 insider.
Rebecca
Thank you.
Nesselrode,
Thank you.
great
Bye-bye.
to meet you. Have a great time in Morocco. We'll see you very
Thank you.
soon. Thanks for watching Houston Life. And if you would like your chance to spin and win live on the show, all you have to do is join our KPRC2 Insider program. Visit clicktohouston.com/insider to sign up. Totally free.
And very easy. Coming up Monday on Houston Live, some major girl power in honor of Women's History Month. 9-year-old Chloe Joyner shares how she's continuing to spread the joy of reading through her project, A Book and a Smile.
That is fantastic. And she's a veteran television news anchor turned star real estate expert. Over the past 12 months, get this, Lily Jang has closed $41 million in real estate deals. Proof she is one of the best in the business. On Monday, she'll be here to weigh in on what's trending. Courtney?
All right. Well, everybody have a great weekend. You too. We'll see you back here Monday. Keith and Christine, we're going to hand it over to you.
I would have an even better weekend if I could borrow that jacket, Derek, and we want to come over. Yes, we want to come over and spin the wheel
yours.
one day.
Yes.
You can borrow it. Meet me at Ricky Martin tonight.
Let's do it.
Live and
Live and love it. There you go.
Enjoy the weekend, you guys. We'll see you on
You too.
Monday.
Yeah, have fun.